We've gone through all the COD Zombies Black Ops maps and selected our favorites from each Black Ops game. We're including World at War. So World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, and Black Ops 4. Mm-hmm. And Cold War.
Which is Black Ops.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so what we're talking about today is the starting room. So yeah, we've selected we selected one map from each of these games, and we've kind of deemed that either the best or most iconic of each game. And we're going to be comparing the starting rooms. And you're like, what do you mean the starting room?
Yeah.
Why does the starting room matter?
Well, one, the aesthetics. It introduces you to the map. It gives you the feeling, the vibe. What is this map going to be? And then two, the wall weapons. How useful are these wall weapons? How fun are they to use? It's very important because, you know, if a map is able to sort of convince you to buy a wall weapon instead of saving for a box, that's pretty cool. Like some of them are fun enough and convincing enough. Okay, the first map is gonna be, of course, Riese.
Yeah.
Riese.
Gotta.
That is the beginning of modern zombies.
I believe so. That introduced Pack-a-Punch.
Which is in the starting room. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. It has you. It brings you back to the starting room to Pack-a-Punch, and it features one of my favorite radios where I think it was Maxis who was, if you go and crouch like under this thing and you hold X, it's a radio and it's him training one of the first zombies. So he's like, now walk over here, do this, and you hear it going, and it's like, it's so cool and it's creepy and it like builds the story. So. Just because of that, actually, really cool starting room to read.
Yeah, it is. And then the weapons are going to be the Kar 98K bolt action rifle and the Gewehr, which is the Gewehr is way better than
than
the M14. I'm saying.
I agree. Because not only is it a great point weapon, but you know, the M14 is good for headshots, but I feel like the Gewehr just sunk it in the sound of the Gewehr.
But the Kar 98K, dude, that thing is so
great for headshots, and it's fun to use. If you can use the Kar 98K, I mean that bolt action. You know, everyone uses the sniper in multiplayers. It's like, hey zombies, this shit sucks. like we're not gonna let you be able to.
No, dude, you pack a bunch of it. It's like whatever, dude. It's
yeah.
Now I'm talking about trainability. It's a very good starting room. I feel like it's very open.
Yes.
It's usable. Also, the map is so small, so you go through it all the
exactly.
time.
And there's that back corner kind of the starting room. And I think they can climb over the fence, but it's a great big area, and you can really just train for days.
Yeah, it is the standard for starting rooms, I feel like. And
it's great because you know you got your two doors and you're eventually going to need to go through both. Now you may not need to open the starter room door for one, but you do make circles around the map and you need to access both teleporters.
Exactly. So yeah, I mean it's functional. It has cool lore and
it's necessary to gameplay.
It's necessary to gameplay a ton just because of the size of the map.
Yes.
And it's iconic.
It's iconic.
It's iconic. So yeah, it's gonna be hard to beat that.
Sure, yeah.
So the next one we have is Kino der Toten, and that's
iconic as hell.
Just banger. Like when it comes to aesthetics, that one is I think is a better starting map than Riese.
I'd say so.
Purely with aesthetics.
Because, you know, you go from Riese, and although they had the ambience of the clock tower ticking, which is pretty sick, you get to Kino, and you're like, okay, well, what would they make this theater ambience into? Well, they added the little meteor music Easter egg. So you can go around, and you kind of hear that as you're in the starting room. The chandelier sounds when you're in there are just iconic. The fact that quick revive is right there is also very accessible. I don't believe it was there in Riese.
Yeah, and also in the starting room there is Nazi imagery.
There is Nazi imagery, which I feel like builds the evil. Which I mean, it just does.
Yeah, I mean, come on, they're not just zombies. They're Nazi zombies.
What's better than just killing the zombies? Kill them when you know deserves it.
Yeah, I feel bad killing zombies, but since I know that they're Nazis,
you're like, hey,
dude, it's chill. That's cool. I'm justified.
Which,
you know?
fun fact, in Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles, they actually took out the Nazi imagery, and that had a lot of backlash.
That's terrible.
They had a lot of backlash. I know, because it's like.
Why am I
like
killing
that never
them?
happened? Yeah.
Well, why am I killing the zombies?
Yeah,
it's nice little zombies.
They're just
zombies. They're just zombie citizens.
Exactly.
Zombie civilians.
And might I point out, the beautiful part of the starting room I used to love the most is when that barrier that shows you the outside. They have that perfect amount of sunlight to where it's like almost like, oh yeah, I'm indoors. Like it is like shining.
Oh,
and you're like, ooh, like
it's. The aesthetics of it are great. We haven't even talked about it. So the M14 and the Olympia.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie.
M14.
They are whenever I think of starting weapons, those are the ones that I think of. They
100%.
suck.
They do? I like
the
M14.
The M14's good. The Olympia sucks.
Yeah, after round 5, the M14 just fucking...
Yeah, both of them kind of suck. The Olympia is terrible, but the M14 has a little bit of...
M14 is good.
But I think generally there is nothing convincing me to buy it. I would rather just
buy a door.
Point farm, buy a door, go to box.
Which both doors are, I'd say... I usually take below because I like going outside.
I always take above.
Really?
But that's a good additive though, is that you could go either way,
and you really don't know where the box is, unless sometimes you can kind of, I think, peek in one room. But
it's very creepy. It's really cool.
Yeah, I'd say Kino der Toten. So far.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, perfect.
Okay, next map we have is Origins
from Black Ops 2.
Which, this is kind of important because we have to remember, like, Origins I think is better than those two maps. I think when it comes to gameplay,
yes,
and like as just a map itself is better maps, but we have to stay focused on the starting room, and I think I can definitively say already the starting room is not as good.
It's a little
it's cool.
It's cool, and I like that you could already get started with the main objective with the generators. Yeah. I like that there's pretty much 2 zombie types. You get the purple-eyed Templars.
Oh, the Templar zombies is cool.
Pretty fucking
But they're
sick.
not I don't know how, you know what? Templars are also offensive because they did the Crusades, I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
True that, yeah. Well,
so that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
So I'm still feel like morally justified in killing these zombies. So
yeah, you're like, who are you? Okay, all right.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Yeah. I mean, they want to kill you, so.
Yeah.
But then wall weapons, you have the M14 and the Ballista, which, as we were talking about earlier, it's a sniper.
Which I think it's iron sights though.
It's iron sights,
which is cool.
Great for headshots, but unless
every weapon's great for headshots.
Exactly,
except for
but
a
little unuseful with that one. I like that you could always have that, after you do the generator, you're either going to get a double points or a zombie blood from that.
Yeah, I think practicality is good.
And you're already getting an Easter egg music piece by crouching near the meteor. So
yeah.
So it already has a bunch of stuff building on it.
Yeah, but I will say, it's really small.
It is really small.
It's really small.
And you usually get out of there and never really come back.
You don't want to go back there.
Unless a Templar comes and fucks with the generator.
Yeah. If you're high rounded, you don't want to go back there.
You do not want to go back there.
And also, I hate fighting the shovel. Especially, dude.
When people get it first.
Fighting for the shovel. Yeah. That's always a nightmare. I think the aesthetics are cool.
Yeah.
I think bringing you that map is just so unique.
And it's Kino and der Riese, it's that's almost the fucking map. It's Origins, it's it looks like the rest of the map too, so there's not really anything.
Yeah,
too unique.
You're right. It is. The aesthetics are cool.
Yeah.
The generator introduction is cool.
Yeah,
but
it's Kino der Riese Origins then.
Yeah, Kino der Riese Origins.
Perfect.
Yeah. Next one we're going to. This one's gonna break my heart. It's der Eisendrache, which I think is the best zombies map
I'd say
ever made.
It's arguably, now look, I necessarily sometimes don't play for story. I mean, I love the story, but I think the functionality of that map, I like more casual zombies, but I would agree it's probably the best map because of just how much it did for the story and how much it did for everything.
The reason why Origins and der Eisendrache are mentioned the most is, dude, they just need more elemental weapons that you can earn and upgrade.
Yes.
Because that is the most rewarding thing, because it's the perfect combination between
player choice.
Because you have the Easter egg community and the casual zombies community. You got the motherfuckers who are like, I'm only gonna play town. Town's the best map because I don't have to do all this complicated stuff. And then you have the other people where they want to have to spend 3 hours and collecting 100 unmarked items in order to get Pack-a-Punch. We're getting off track. The map's amazing. The starting room it's mediocre.
It's mediocre. You're never gonna go back unless you use those little tubes.
And the gondola.
The gondola.
The gondola, sure. You can get a power up.
Yeah, but it's
I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I first started that map, I don't think I was it wouldn't signify that I'm about to play the best zombies map ever.
Not at all, not at all. And I think, you get the Shiva and the RK5.
I hate the Shiva.
Yeah.
Everyone hates the Shiva.
Like
it literally, it shoots Nerf bullets.
Yeah, I know. Not really aesthetically. It's just a part of the map.
Yeah.
It's not setting itself apart shit, this is where I am. It's just okay, you can see the city below.
The fact that there's a gondola is kind of cool. But but whenever you think of the map, you think of the courtyard, where the
landing pad. Or
there's
underground.
there's a lot of they really didn't do a lot. So
yeah, true that.
But is it?
And both doors, it's like you're just going to where the box is.
Yeah, I think it is the worst one.
Yeah,
so far, yeah.
So we got what? Kino, der Riese, Origins, and then der Eisendrache.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Interesting.
Makes sense. Unfortunate. It's a great map.
Yeah, it's a great map.
To the midnight deep horizon beyond the shore where we all...
Next one is gonna be one I've played it like twice. I haven't really played Black Ops 4 Zombies.
I
had to like look up what this looks like again, but it's Voyage of Despair we've chosen.
Yeah.
It's a really fun map.
It's a cool map.
When I played it, I did enjoy it.
Titanic.
And it's the Titanic.
Pretty interesting.
I heard in the next one they're gonna do Call of Duty Zombies 9/11.
Oh yeah.
Call of Duty Zombies Pearl Harbor. If it's not bad enough,
yeah,
let's throw some zombies in there.
Yeah, true.
It's the Titanic.
It's cool.
It's cool. And you get the RK7 Garrison and
the S6, which is good for headshots. I'd say up until like round
every
5,
weapon
8.
is good for headshots.
I know, but it's fun. But also, you spawn in on the map. You are hitting the iceberg. You know the iceberg that killed like almost 1,000 people.
The Titanic.
Yeah. It's there. It is there. You get the story off the bat. You get the vibe of it. My God, it's very Titanic.
Yeah. See, that's what the woke media doesn't want you to know is that Titanic actually happened because
the zombies.
Because of zombies.
Yeah.
And they won't tell you.
Yeah.
No, it's the worst one though.
What? I'd say it's better than der Eisendrache.
You think it's better than der Eisendrache?
I think it's better than der Eisendrache.
You know what? I guess just simply because it's funny that they put zombies on the Titanic, and I don't.
And the iceberg hits. They're like, you're not already sinking. You're getting fucked. You're spawning in. You're already down.
Yeah. If you don't drown, can zombies swim?
They can. Yeah. Kino, der Riese, Origins, Voyage of Despair, der Eisendrache. Sure. Interesting enough. Yeah. Our favorite from Cold War is Kino der Toten.
It honestly, like, slim pickings.
Slim pickings
because I mean, if we're thinking about aesthetics, Cold War did not have the aesthetics down.
Yeah, but I'd say the map that they had the most was
Kino der Toten. Yeah, I mean, and I will say, the flashlight is pretty cool.
It's badass.
The flashlight is badass.
And there's like subtle details. You go up, there's running water on the brick.
Yeah.
The fact that the starting theme when you spawn in is from the original Call of Duty World at War eviction mission, which takes place there.
Because who doesn't love nostalgia? Man?
Exactly.
We love nostalgia. I remember World at War. That means this game's good.
Yeah, and you got everything's on fire. You got the what was it? The Diamatti pistol. So there's only like one that started.
The wall weapon is
wall weapon takes it down.
But in that game you could choose loadouts, right?
You can choose loadouts.
Yeah. So I mean they kind of.
You have an armor station there, I believe.
Yeah. And we can't forget, dude. You get to ride a fucking zip line.
You get to ride 2 zip lines if you want.
And have you seen fucking gaming recently? You got zip lines, you got grapple hooks, dude. It's a great game. It's a 10 out of 10, dude. You throw a fucking grapple hook in there. Dude. Oh wow! A lot of the Cold War maps, they really mess up with the aesthetics. It's been said 1,000 times, but they feel like multiplayer maps.
They were most excited. You can tell because they released a trailer talking about it. They were most excited about it.
Yeah, they put a der Toten, and they're like, this shit. This is our magnum opus.
Yeah. Der Toten? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We throw some German in this hoe. Yeah. It's going to be fantastic.
It wasn't Berlin. So, it was the Berlin Wall, by the way. That's kind of fucking sick.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the Berlin Wall.
Oh, so, what if we had the Berlin Wall, but with zombies?
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck is up with New Call of Duty and just getting, like, boring? They're like, what if we had... You remember
Titanic,
this thing?
Berlin Wall. It's gonna be 9/11.
You remember this thing? Remember this thing? What if we had zombies? No, it's cool. It is a fun map too. Which it doesn't matter. Yeah. But it is a fun map.
Starting room is pretty good. I don't know where to rank it because I think that round start theme is just so.
No,
good.
I'm very confident. I think it is above der Eisendrache.
Yes.
I think it's above Black Ops 4. I do not think it's above the other ones.
I agree.
Actually.
Voyage may be above it.
No. I'm saying it might be above. No, it's not above Origins. It's not above Origins.
Actually,
I think that's the only argument that it's definitely above Voyage, but it
actually I would put it above Origins. Think about
The zip lines are kind of doing it for me. I think there's
the zip lines, but also the round start theme and the flashlight.
The flashlight is so because
and you're like
dark.
in a kitchen and it's a bomb. It's literally I'd say above Origins low key.